Greetings, gamers. I'm Larry Braz, and I'm your host for Games Unlocked News. So it's the start of October, and there's a lot of things going on in the local area of Northeast Ohio in gaming. First up, October 13th will be Counter-Strike Go War Games. It's the social meetup. It's going to be taking place at One Life to Play Gaming Esports Lounge in Westlake. So if you're a Counter-Strike Go player, get out there, meet some new gamers, have some fun in some war games, and check out the lounge. Later on in October, on the 19th, we welcome Squid West coming down from Southern Ohio, bringing us Squids on the Lake. It's a Splatoon 2 meetup, and it's going to be an exciting time. It's a bring your own Switch event. It's only $5 venue to meet some new Splatoon 2 players and have a good time in that game. Rolling into November, One Life to Play is putting on their third Side Splitters. This is Showdown at Side Splitters, and it's going to be featuring some great titles. Of course, you wouldn't have a Showdown without Samurai Showdown, and then it wouldn't be the same if we didn't add something new into the mix. So we bring you Killer Instinct Definitive Edition, along with Tekken 7, Street Fighter V, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Unist. Also in November, on the 16th and 17th, there's the Cleveland Gaming Classic, put on by Tecmo Cleveland and One Life to Play. It's going to be taking place at Wagner's of Westlake, and it's a big weekend of gaming. It's going to include brackets from Tecmo Super Bowl, NBA Jam, Fortnite, Madden NFL 20, and Smash Ultimate, which actually has the largest prize pool in Neo Smash Ultimate to date of $2,000, thanks to the wonderful folks over at Midwest Esports who increased the pot by $500. There will be vendors, artists, open retro play, and it'll all be available to you just as a weekend, a competitor, or even a spectator across the 2 days. And guess what? The voice of NBA Jam himself, Tim Kitzrow, will be in attendance at the Cleveland Gaming Classic. You can meet him, play your favorite games, get involved in the open retro play. I hear they're even going to have some pinballs there. So come check it out. You can get more information at gamecleveland.com or jump onto the registration page at smash.gg/CLE Gaming Classic. Now on to some quick news. TwitchCon has come and gone, but man, it was amazing just to watch some of the Twitch streamers get to interact with their audience. But we did get a few pieces of news out of the weekend. There are some things that are coming later in 2020, but let's hit on some of the things that are coming later this year in 2019. First up, channel points. Basically, it's a channel-specific reward system for your viewers. Currently, you may have these running through a view bot, but soon it'll be integrated directly into your Twitch channel. Viewers can unlock things such as Tier 1 emotes, highlight messages, and earn chat room emblems. Big changes are finally here when it comes to ads. One of my biggest complaints about Twitch is when you're streaming and an ad then interrupts that stream and plays, the volume is not normalized to that person's stream. Now, volume normalization will be integrated into Twitch streams when ad breaks appear. Also, affiliates will now earn a revenue share from ads. That's great. Now that it's not just a partner aspect and it's an affiliate aspect, that means more users will be earning an income from Twitch than ever before. Affiliates and partners can now also disable pre-roll ads in their channel by running regular ad breaks. They're going to be introducing picture-to-picture viewing in all gaming categories so that viewers don't miss any of the action on the stream while ad is playing. So next up in news, we all got to witness the Season 2 Grand Finals of Overwatch League, where we saw San Francisco Shock take over the Vancouver Titans in a decisive 4-0 victory. It was a thrilling match to watch. Only maybe 2 maps really came close to it, but in the end, the Shock took the victory and are now the new champions of the Overwatch League. They went home with a huge prize of $1.1 million. Now, second place in the Titans still have nothing to scoff at because as a team, they go home with $600,000. And it's an amazing time to be playing esports. So much money is going through these tournaments, and Overwatch League is just an example of how much that is. Now, we haven't seen the exact viewer numbers as of this recording, but it's said to have doubled the viewer numbers across all platforms from the 2018 Grand Finals, which brought in 10.8 million viewers around the world. Imagine that. more viewers watching Overwatch than the Super Bowl. Speaking of esports, I would be remiss not to mention, while I'm one of the owners here at One Like to Play Gaming and Esports Lounge, we also have our One Like to Play Esports team. And we're happy to announce a new division of One Like to Play Esports, the Creators Division. It'll be made up of different creators across various fields such as art, photography, voice, acting, and even marketing. And we're happy to announce our first creator of One Like to Play Esports, Water57. You may have seen him at an event at One Like to Play covering the happenings, and you may have played a round or two with him in a game of Mortal Kombat. But he's a great guy to get to know, and he's really a talented photographer. And we're happy to have him be a part of the One Like to Play Esports team. You can look forward to watching and seeing some of his coverage of our events and other events around the area and region on his social media, Water57 on Twitter. We're also pleased to announce our latest signings. As we continue to grow our Smash team, we're happy to welcome Lumberjack Rakan. He's a great Mega Man player and should make a lot of waves this coming season in Ultimate. One Like to Play is entering Street Fighter V as its next competitive game, and we're happy to announce our signing of ex-DSC Hitman out of Columbus, Ohio area. He's an outstanding M-Bison, determined competitor, and super active in the FGC community, and we look forward to him continuing to do great things in the local and regional scene. Lastly, we would like to welcome A-Kales to our newly created Gears of War team. He'll be joining our last Gear Standing champion from Season 1 and 2, JBB Good, along with Potato Aim, both competitors of our last Gear Standing competition. The team is still forming, but we hope to do great things in 2020 as we compete in Gears 5. Now, everybody who walks into One Like to Play is always asking me, "Hey Larry, what have you been playing?" So, I'm going to tell you. Right now, I've been playing Borderlands 3 on PS4. It's available across multiple platforms, but I find PS4 the best. I played it a little bit on Xbox One, and I've got to say, just the power of the PS4 Pro is really doing a great job for Borderlands 3. It looks good, the guns feel on point, and the variety of those guns are substantial. Now, they may be putting a little too much emphasis on the weapons levels in the game as you play through, because now everything basically has a level number associated with it. So that's how you kind of get away from trying to figure out what gun is better than the other, but they still have the rating system when it comes down to, does this do more damage or does this do more accuracy? And I think that's enough. So having a weapon system or the level system is great to see, but it's not really necessary in a game like Borderlands 3 when you've become used to the variety of guns that's available. One of the highlighting features of Borderlands 3 has to be the co-op experience. You can play split screen with another character and still toggle between multiple characters of your own too. There's a nice drop-in and drop-out co-op experience online, and one of the greatest features is the idea that you can even turn on the ability to share loot, so you're not fighting over loot with your group. Now when it comes to the story, it's very derivative, but that's almost to be expected of Borderlands at this point. I mean, the story in Borderlands 1 was great. Telltale did a really good job of continuing that in Tales of Borderlands. But when it comes to Borderlands 3, it seems like they're just tagging on a few of the strings that we've come to know and the characters that we've come to love, and creating a dialogue to make all of it fit together. It is a little disjointed at points, but the villains are pretty fun to watch. And I think that's really what it's all about when it comes to Borderlands 3. Can you laugh at it enough? I laughed enough. All in all, Borderlands 3 is a great experience, except for maybe the inventory system has taken a step back. You can't compare weapons properly, and it's a little sluggish to get through. And even on a PS4 Pro, the loading times are a bit extreme just to get into a menu. And you have to get into the menu if you want to see the map. There's no quick button just to bring up a map. And that's one of the other drawbacks of Borderlands 3. When you finally do access the map, there's no quick, intuitive way to look through your quest log to find the points of interest that you need to be at. So it's a little bit cumbersome to go through a quest log, identify what you want to do, and then get over to a map and find out where that's at. All in all, it's still pretty fun, and you can still get around with the fast travel, so I'm not going to pay that much attention to not being able to see it immediately. Now you may be wondering what you can now play at One Like to Play. So here are a few of the new games that have been added to our library. We have NBA 2K20 both on Xbox One and PS4. We have FIFA 20 on PS4. And we also have Black Desert newly installed on our PCs. And if it's something that you're looking forward to playing that we may not have after checking out our games list, feel free to drop us a line and let us know. So that'll do it for this episode of Games Unlocked News. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow on YouTube, Games Unlocked, and find them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can follow One Life to Play Gaming and Esports Lounge on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube just by searching One Life to Play. See you guys next time.